Dick tired living like a blind man. This is how you remind me. Okay, so last episode we left off with Rachel's dad, Furlong. He's scared for her because he can't trust her new manager. Hold on. So he can't trust her manager. So yeah, bean. Also, sorry for if you hear crunching. I mean, it make you die. Eating McDonald's fries. I went to the set. My settings. I turned them up a bit more, so I don't have to hear my stupid voice. And yeah. Anyway, all right, here you go. Y'all ready? I'm here to testify that I am in the wreckage. Hell, I forgot about you guys. Guys are hungry. I didn't eat all day. He never really changed. I know. But it was really, well, it was surprisingly nice. Could you go with people from back then? They were forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, skeleton. I'd like to order it again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm. Close that. There's no harm checking some other combinations. Alright. Know what to do. Hold on, let's see. Let's go. Alright, so Freya's maxed out. I already got her stuff. Stay hydrated, y'all. Hold that thought, bro. I'm not reading that, no. What am I doing? I'm working as a journalist because it's the best way to learn how to write better. Really? I know. Last episode I had a big tantrum about Bailey's. So we just need Aqua and Furlong. Then we're done. And Furlong shouldn't be tough. It shouldn't be. I say it shouldn't be. That I know of. If it is tough, I really am stalling, y'all. I'm trying to pull. Yeah, I should. I wasn't prepared. All right, brew pad. Hide, I believe it's just tea, milk, ginger. Hold on. All right, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so I just had to freaking. It's his normal. It's his normal thing. It's his normal. It's his normal remedy. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry it took so long. Tea, milk, a ginger. Brew that. Good old Gallows High. Head. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed, Mr. Hyde. What about you? Would you like to order anything else? Probably. I'm good for now. I couldn't help but hear you both. Sound like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh, Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? Oh, okay. He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarfs. Those little bastards. It was a pretty sight, so I intervened. And aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I'm capable of drinks. I could have taken them both on if I was sober. A couple, really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told me I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not? No, he wasn't. At the time. He didn't even know what. We didn't even know each other because of that whole fiasco. We both got kicked out, and then this wasted vampire stuck to me, like, well, like a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hauled a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. Dear Lord. So I stuck with him until morning. Ha 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 ha. Thanks for not leaving me there on the street, gala. Those doors could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to conform or deny anything, but it was possible they could have been ties to the mafia. Why? How did you get tied up with that? Listen, if you're gonna get jumped by some freaking dwarfs by the mafia, you know it's sad. That's the saddest thing I heard. Hide. And I might have had lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. Maybe alright. Wanted to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overhearing that. I overheard what they were talking about before the fight scene. I knew how he was innocent, that's why I helped him. He might have been an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck the universe sending me as a guardian angel of all my time. So next morning I offered him a job as a bodyguard for real. After all the time, all the other trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to Blackfist. Didn't you tell me that counted? Don't tell me that it counted for nothing. I have said it was my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late '60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolf? War veterans. Ah, I see. Yeah, how'd you go working for a bodyguard at a hospital? How'd you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hi. I prefer if you skip that part. Sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright, I don't really care, but forgive me for asking. Don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, not easy for a veteran werewolf, to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I own this guy my life. There's to him. Stubborn parasite in I said that wrong. And helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you two. I know. Anyway, skeleton. I'd like to order something now. What would you like to order? Can you make me a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Midsummer night drink? Alright, we're done here. Here's what you ordered. What I thought. Okay, so the drink. Okay, that's so stupid. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Hold on, y'all. Here, hold on. Sorry. By the way, I feel like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Yeah! Hey, speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. Oh, I see how it is. Hey, 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 hey. It's good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was surprised that you weren't here. It's like you pick up young girls enough to be your granddaughter. That they don't work on me. Hey, I have no interest in flirting with you. I got high standards, you know. That's crazy. You chill. Look, you look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work. How can you tell? It's called werewolf senses. Right. Showed Scout to my draft. Actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And also I did some story. Why can't you just get me to help and stuff that messes up? I can let you know. Okay, so hide in the, okay, so almost everybody except Myrtle, Rachel, and Furlong are we're not my closest friends. Okay. Also, this was story for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please, don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle, operate, that's, yeah, stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much specialists cost and how much it affects our income. What now? Oh, I didn't check hide. The fact that I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Alright. Hide. If they require insight, uh, and whatever care, such as operations, I go through what they do and how much it will cost. So like a biz dev with people for people lives. Then I'm sorry, what? You can say that. How did you understand that? What that means? Man, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why. That's why I'm suited for the job. So people who gets very emotionally attached to patients find a job pretty tough. Heartless people like my friend here. That's crazy. Can only see a business perspective. Good point. How do people really rarely talk about your kind at the job? I guess most people don't really know that you need to brush your teeth, but I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessities of it. Exactly. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe I'm gonna do that every time. I'm doing. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do exactly that. Just like do exactly that. Maybe because who admits, right? Because most admit really talk about roles outside of work. We rarely talk about the outside hospitals. Why? For me, it's just I don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway, such as professionalism and loyalty. You should keep the hold of that. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You he needs the help to be a less bit loyal. He needs to be a bit less loyal than Phil Hyde. You've been doing your job for a while. Just doing this job for a while, right? About 50 years. You're not. Yo, just this point. Stop. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Hyde's just on Facebook now. See, he's over there. He's over there scrolling on cat videos. Holy. As for promotion, man, they keep offering me new positions. Mostly, yeah, take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've been told for years, I'm probably fit for this position. But the salary is must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's got it for you. Anyways, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yup. Safe trip. See you around, Skeleton. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. Good job living like a blind man. Blind man! Don't. Yep, blind thought, I believe. No, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gallo could be your best friend. You were just talking about that before you arrived. Okay. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously? I have to retell the story? Yes, come on. You're not going anywhere, right? Huh, alright then. We met at a place back when it was a bar. Whoa. I never knew Gal used to be in the army. I mean, he got the build to be on the front line. Still though, he didn't make the jump for how should I say this? Okay. A very physical job to medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into the details, but going to war messes with your head? No. When you see Gala doesn't want to, you see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? Huh? I don't get it. But it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing I was confident was his strength. So it only did work that lead on the muscles. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not. But it's the only thing he could do. So Gala practically has PTSD then. That's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscles. Hey, I didn't know all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no professional feelings. I needed strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested. I think he's a cool person. That's all. After a few months I noticed his problem. I suggest he talk about it with someone to seek help. Refused. No surprise there. Can't push him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to a professional to get professional help. Of course, I had no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. So, and not so long after, he started working at the hospital. He's been working. Why are you back? I think you're gonna leave, Astro Jack. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. I also just glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I can't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, people call us Neil. Alright. Nell? Is it Nell? I'm gonna say Nell. Yes. Nell. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. due to natures of complex communication, we don't really need traveling things like names to interact. And for what we learned here, it seems like Nell has a lot of okay, an earthling, yeah, all that. He uses big words, so it's hard to understand what he's saying. I get what you mean. I don't. I believe we did not meet the last time we were. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Hold on. Last time we worked here, I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? I'd come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle yet. Ooh, you're not far from here. Neither are we. Where'd you come from? Far away. By far you mean a few thousand miles? And more, or more? More. Much more to put that a strong calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. You're clearly from space! You clearly are! What are you doing in here in Seattle? Kind of, what? All you kind dressed like this? Oh no, oh this? We chose appearance based on image we saw when we first arrived. Image. The Army Drew album cover. No wonder you look familiar. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had a freaking Tomodachi page, bro. Who knew y'all could use technology when you use freaking scientific words? As for what we are doing here, this place is the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with the Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something for barista. What do you want to order tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. So what if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting promise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Couch accepted. Please, surprise us. Honey and milk mint, apparently. Milk honey mint, my god. Milk honey mint. Yeah, I found out yesterday when we were doing that part. If you don't have it in the correct order, like for example, let's see. Milk, mint. Yeah, honey, let me show you. Hit that brew button. Mint, milk. Mint, honey, milk, right? Yeah, so it doesn't look right. Okay, so let me try it right quick. Remember this? Milk, honey, now. Milk, honey, mint. Brew that. How stupid is that? Y'all, you know what I was trying to make in the game. Y'all don't need to, like, freaking do all that. But whatever. No. Oh, see, I hope we got it right. Thank you. What the? Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. That is how they drink, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Lord, don't sit how these stupid commercials playing on my damn phone. Okay, sorry. Yes, that's how they drink. This? Stop with that, please. Home, buddy, you good? What is this? We never be able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We had to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much for all of our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment? Yes. Normally, yes. But you can't be sure with Freya. That's crazy. That was definitely one of the highest of my forms of my compliment. Anyway, what about you, Nell? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in space you call Milky Way. I mean the galaxy? What kind of? I forget the galaxy. I don't know. I suck at space stuff, guys. What kind of job? We are tasked for the mission to spread our seed. You really are here to find a date, all the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. That's crazy. Feeling attacked, old man? That's it. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, pleasure was mine. And may I ask, how do you breathe with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Fred, do I really have to give you the steps of it? I can if you want me to. It ain't gonna be fun. Oh man. But we believe it's the right to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. I owe you the story. So why? Everyone, including us and you, everyone else is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it's hard for some citizens to maintain balance by themselves. Because unknown threats that are beyond citizen power can handle. Here? Yeah, okay. This is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey, you come here to give seeds so a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth? That is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend. You are trying to make sure some Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit. You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people would call the protector. But why go through all the hustle? Sounds like a lot of work. Why don't you just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it's not that simple. Our future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They'll have to be born out of love, which we have learned. It's a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default, so everyone on this planet loves each other. The moment they're born. That sounds beautiful. And creepy. Why? I mean, it sounds like the plan is a giant sparkle orgy. This is getting weird. That was a badly chosen word, but it's roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we all help them to get laid with love? Diets is all we need? Otherwise, we might be... Why are we talking about this? Might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Hitler already died, and Kim is still alive, so... So how's the mission going so far? We can't say it's going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decide to go on a date. Or maybe go further if you got... Or maybe go further if you got... Maybe go forward if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'll go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. No! From what we gathered, doesn't that mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our story? Nope! Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I only sleep with someone I'm serious. But I only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. Yeah, I've heard those terms before. Let us check them once again. What? Even they are confused. That's it. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's what they call a commitment. Such a strong okay. Then why with such rules to do, you still face overpopulation problems? Yeah. Now that you mention, we don't have enough control for ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control for us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even if there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. You know, Earthling boost as the comp. Uh, yeah, all that. I can't read. Y'all, you know I'm horrible. Free will. But the thought your kind also loved the. I'm not reading. I'm done. I'm at this point. I'm a horrible reader. Remember that. Of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that's what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that. How can I read that? I'm about to just lose my mind, dog. That should be that. We're already 31 minutes in. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easy way to put it. We learned so much today. We also have another question for you, Miss Freya. Ask away. How can... Well, this starts with meeting her, getting to know her, asking her out, going on a date with her, do more dates, proposing to her, planning a wedding, and there you go. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can you become your boyfriend and ain't happening, cheap? Start by asking whatever she's actually single. She is. I know she is. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girl? That is the worst way to start it. Now, the path to seeing the starting date varieties between people, but the usual, it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. Go up to a prostitute, bro. It could be easier if you're not a smooth if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. I'm not one of those, so nah, screw me, I guess, huh? Screw my life. I'm a horrible person with communication. She said one thing wrong, all of a sudden I offended them. And then all that, even after all that, making kids in is still a totally different lounge. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. You know what that is, bro. It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. I do the mating ritual if you don't want to have an offspring. Pleasure? It's not wrong, actually. After this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms. But how did your kind have... That's a fantastic question. I want to know, like, seeing how you drink, it kind of might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are perfectly flexible with that. Okay. This is so weird, man. But I cannot tell you the details. Please, not in here. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I ain't happening, cheap. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you don't need to worry. We won't hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Especially the mental part. We do our research. And we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. Yeah, we do one day and we calling it. Yeah, I'm about to call it a day. Mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is! Exactly! I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for us. It means excuse me. Not for our mission. We'll have to report our findings to the base. How you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? Yeah, we are not sure, and yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. Now we are off now. Goodbye. You're on your way, sir. Sorry. Now what? That was really so. It was. you should. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yes, but their date never came, and they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer work? Wow, I dread to think how they went. It was pretty awkward, but it can be angry. Is such. I can't read that last word. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? Oh, you mean Miss Lula? Yeah, her. So showing your concern now, are you? I'm just curious. Yeah, we haven't seen her since you talked to her. I think you screwed her up, bud. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago, and Fred was being pretty nosy to the point, and that Mr. Gallagher joined the discussion. My, you really had the knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I'd agree with that. But why? It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it's quite what? All right, it is really it already annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I do need to catch a flight soon to yeah, I'll back tomorrow. So I'm off for the day. You are leaving Seattle soon? I'm only for a week. It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you will. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Hey. Anyway, I need to go as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. Didn't even notice that. Really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people into the coffee shop. I mean, that's true. Hey, that's one way to put it. Hey, Flair, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Why? Alright then, see you around. Take care anyway, folks. That's another day at the book. Black lemon, a perfect if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here today. I had enough of astronaut stuff about what they do and how they do. I'm good. I'm done. We're done for today. But I will share the next piece of the newspaper. September 30th. I think it was the 29th. Yeah, 30th. So I heard. I am looking at the video. I think October 4th is when the game ends. So let's see. 30th, 31st, October 1st. Yeah, October 1st, October 2nd, October 3rd, October 4th. We got a total of 6 days left. So tomorrow. Let's go ahead and knock this one out, actually. Knock this one out. Protest at a rise over government treatment for Atlantic immigrants. It'll be alright. Hold on, y'all. He has a, he has a Spotify account. I follow it too. Now it's ready to bring up, but it does. Welcome. First, we talk about how astronauts get people pregnant. Next thing you know, I got fucking Agent 47 in my place. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration, Religion, and Enforcement Division. That's GIB, bro. Or or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We have some reports of alien sightings in this area. Okay. We take issue with illegal and immigrants seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? No, I mean if you count the frickin' astronaut that showed up last time. I mean if you count that, then yeah. I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100%. Then why are you here? But according to some eyewitnesses, okay, I thought it was a Tomodachi. I thought I was gonna have a Tomodachi account. I'm like, that's crazy. It's wearing a spacesuit or something familiar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better to avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we've been running around after false test testimonies. They are super creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us from our website. Will do, sir. If you don't want to drink anything before you go, we're good. Take care on your way. We're good! Ladies and gentlemen, that's what they said. We're good. Who's next? Feel. Really need to be more careful now. Really need to be more careful now, huh? Myrtle and Aqua. Good evening, Skeleton. Yo. Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned it to meet here. Sorry. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with lots of mint? Hit brew. Yeah, I made that last time. I guess it only counts when you actually serve it. Said that. Yeah, it only counts when you actually serve it. Your drink is ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call it. I'm not even gonna try to say that. With honey, milk honey. I thought I said nut. I was like, oh. I'm not by its origin. I'm not even gonna try reading that. And Morocco, I think I was gonna say. I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh, you paid your nails. Just noticed that. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. Miss Myrtle. What about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want anything to order right now? Sure. I have a tea. What? Buddy, if I didn't, I'm gonna tell you something now. If I didn't have the freaking video up, I would be so confused what you just said. Really? Alright, whatever, take it. And your tea, drink it. Huh. Is anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the tea drink you get in the Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. I think I read it wrong. Where did you learn how to make it? I traveled about Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and a few videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, thrilling. But thanks to you and your team, we made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can be an impact on direct at us at this. Only a few weeks and you're okay. Publication, no less. The thing is, with even your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say, please forget about the rest. But I'm sure won't be easy for you and the team. Nah, as if those okay, exclusives care. Mortar is not mandatory, they say. There you go. Say, please, see your family. Go get some rest. We all know. The opportunity over time is proceed. Alright, aggressive move. You'll stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you don't go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you. At least necessity to boost your moral. Sadly, I'm the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what worries me? Makes it worse. I know the state of the industrial, but still, but suddenly, but still, saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such a sacrifice. Sorry, I'm really in the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us direct healthcare businesses and so on, and we already used to do this. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting to use unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research can help us with us a lot. Basic research, the rest of development is going to be much easier. How was your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is that? The game got approved to be a showcase at Max West this year. That's right. That's really good news. Congratulations. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my audience to the organizers. Fire song. Why? Confirm it fast before they give you a spot to another idol. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Code? Cost? The booth is free for idols. That's good. It's good then. Then the event, even in Seattle, you might have spread anything on travel or it's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? There should be enough about validation to reassure you in the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, these are usually prolific people in the industrial. Also, senior journalists. Sorry, but that, ladies and gentlemen, I know. But I told them about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. That thousands of people will be visiting Max, especially Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Metal Gear Solid. What? I don't know what I said. Every game has its own marketing. You know? And you'll be in the idol area. People will know that to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are nicer in real life. After all that, I'd still be there by myself the whole event. That's one. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. There. If you stay, if things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. E? No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'm going to the event. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with another exhibit. Alright. What about your company booth? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, where are you going to show? We're going to show it to you the game. I have a laptop and a smartphone. The Expo's build ready. Expo build? You're not playing the showcase at the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I'll give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Freya. Oh, hey, Rachel. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hey, Skeleton. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day. I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? I'll tell you one. Yeah, I'll be announced tomorrow. I'm going to perform at next week. They're still adding the new platformers. Yes, you might stay. Those announced this late are backups. Oh. Alright. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should be celebrating with a special drink or something sweet. What do you want to order? Sweet hot chocolate. But bruh, I don't know how to. That's coffee, not chocolate. Cocoa powder, honey, and a milk. Send it. Cocoa bean. I think that's practically it. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Hi. Other than the instructions on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how they can play. Why? When they break their vision? Probably, but in case of a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want them to wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want them to play a time, you don't want them to put a time limit on it. Try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should probably get people's attention. Noted. Who is this? Is this your dad? Oh, Dad. Oh, hi. What are you doing here? Mr. Furlong. After what you did at the studio this evening. I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere. I'm in the studio. So I thought you'd be here. And you're chasing around. Okay. We're sorry, Skeleton. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. It's only a problem with you. You are sorry? Dear Lord. I don't have anything I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I had to order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might suggest a cup of Spanish Sara. Oh, what is that? Basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I think I get this hot chocolate with milk. I think you said ginger? Is that it? That's it! The drink's ready, sir. Why'd you look at her when you said that? Oh my. This is amazing. Glad you like. I should have started with cough syrup. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave. Good for nothing perfect. I need him. He's going to help me more simple. I know Morris. And he is not a good person. The industrial has changed, Dad. That like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my information in the industrial. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my friends would treated me, and now you're afraid of the industrial too. What's next? You're gonna lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air of me I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. They make me understand, because that is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you listen about anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, sorry. I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? I will take time for me to learn. I am learning. Or, you know. I could return to the industrial. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I I've read informatics there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But doesn't it doesn't work, Dad. You know that? Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. Mike's muted, you're good. What? My mic is muted, you're right. Sorry about that. It's only been a few days. It's only a few days away, and it's our big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at a hotel with the label product. And that's see you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Dear Lord. Excuse me for a moment, skeleton. Sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. Not my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing focus my attention so completely, especially when there is an argument like that. Are you trying to say we weren't listening to my advice when you were focusing on them instead? Me? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing on your own attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. Oh wait, you want to head back now? Yeah, pretty late. Yo, Skeleton, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Hold that thought. We are saving here. There you go. I guess that's it. Please? Who is this now? Oh. Alright, let's go. Mr. Furlong. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. Sorry about to hear that, but I'm sure she'll be alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments, Miss Rachel, she kept bugging me. What? What's that? Said he kept bugging me. Why didn't you leave the musical yesterday? Huh? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it doesn't make you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I was around 20 years ago, just about when you were welcoming at the beginning of the new millennium. It's a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, but they were still enjoying the leftover situations of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. So I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industrial, none of it's good. It hits me harder was the fans. Toxic fans are worse. Kids girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. What did they start doing really unimaginable stuff? Quest, spending all their money trying to buy the copy of Superstar's lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and all the men. They're even worse. The sexuality, the girls, and the way you couldn't possibly imagine. Any photo stalking, outrageously sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. The internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. was everything the target of abuse. It haunted me as it was everywhere. Don't talk, don't, don't talk to me about pace. I couldn't even sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After all, we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. Not big, but we have a significant audience. We're nice, but they love it for us. It's more than our family. Say you're still in touch with your friends in the musical industry. They visit my place from time to time, and then we all meet up at least once a year. Usually I don't mind at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. You want to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you around, Skeleton. Sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. Hold that thought. Going once, going twice, and a boo. Now! We are done. So let's see. We got perfectly like tomorrow I'll do 2 days. I mean, we could do like another lemon, a fortune tale and a cup. That's pretty alright then. What is that? Like a honeycomb? Okay, let me think here. So September 31st? Yeah. October 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So if I can probably push 3 days. Alright, tomorrow I'll push 3. Tomorrow I'll push like 3 days of it. And all that. So yeah, tomorrow you get 3 days in one episode.